Hey guys, Angel here with Ninth House Collective. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and spending time with me. I felt called to do things a little bit different today. I've been listening to a lot of my favorite astrologers recently, and today is May 27th. This is the opening of a portal that is really about rewriting your story. It's really about reimagining yourself in a way that feels so in flow and peaceful and good in your body, right? So I want to harness this very powerful cosmic portal that is opening, that is really, from my understanding, I'm not an astrologist, but I love to read on the topic and I love to listen to different astrologers. So it is my understanding that this portal is really going to kind of shape the next about 10 years, the trajectory of your life. So this is a huge energy portal that's opening to really ask you to shift from your old self, shed the things that aren't working, and step into more authenticity and more alignment. So I wanted to do a reading for my elements, and right now I am going to be reading for my fire signs. So that is my Leos, my Sagittarius, and my Aries friends. So what are the messages that we can get to really help us harness this shift and this potent time of realignment, of reimagining your life in a new way, in a way that like really blows your mind and really is like going after your wildest dreams, okay? That's what I want you to think on right now. So we're going to pull cards looking at what is the energy that needs to be released right now. We're going to look at what is the energy that really would be for your highest good to welcome in. And the third card is going to be like what actions can we take? What are some new concepts or broader perspectives that we can gain to really help us shift and step into our higher selves, really harness this potent cosmic energy right now. So again, today is May 27th. This energy goes from what the astrologers I've been listening to and reading about say, from May to June 2nd. So May 27th to June 2nd. All right, I'm already going to tell you because my throat chakra is closing on me right now. So before I even shuffle or pull cards, my fire signs, your throat chakra needs some attention during this portal. Throat chakra is blocked by the lies we tell ourselves. So I want you guys to think about journaling right now. What are the things that you really like set your freaking soul on fire, like that get you so excited? What are your true dreams, goals, and passions? And where are you lying to yourself and creating blocks and keeping yourself small and keeping yourself in stagnation or fear of growth and expansion? That's what I want you guys to think about, since my throat, now that I'm talking about it, it's opening up a little bit more. So that's the first message. Throat chakra is going to be your primary center for my fire signs. Best nurtured by journaling, writing, getting clear, asking yourself questions, writing about it, and really getting honest with yourself about how you are holding yourself back. All right, what is the message? Woo, throat chakra. It just keeps closing on me. It's like there's some restriction, whether it's something that's not in your awareness yet, but there is a restriction about you having clarity around what it is you truly and authentically want. So journaling is going to be really imperative. Use this portal to get clarity and journal about what it is that you want. Okay. Let's see, what is it that they need to hear for their highest good, connecting only with the energies of unconditional love, the utmost healing, and the highest of wisdom. All right, let's see what other messages come forth from the cards today, guys. Ooh, the devil energy came in what needs to be released. Major arcana, but I do want to just first and foremost say this is not a scary card. I understand I was raised in Catholicism and I was told that this is some big scary person who's here to hurt you. No, devil energy is just that. It's an energy. It's a lower vibrational energy. It's one that makes us feel like we are in fear. We are not supported. It is really related to what holds us back and the things that chain us. So this showed up, major arcana, in what to release. So I'm going to say it straight, guys. Codependent relationships, addictions, bad habits, not taking care of your health, anything that makes you feel chained and bogged down and is holding you from really embodying your full power, right? That is what you are being called, fire signs, to release. Devil energy. That's also Capricorn energy. And this is really the energy about the things that chain us, the things that we're attached to that keep us from flourishing, from growing, and from reaching our highest potential. And addictions, and that can take many forms, right? Alcohol, drugs, sex, social media, working out. Like, it is like you need to find balance and find the habits, the relationships, the things that have been repeating over and over in your life that cause blocks. The relationships may change, the addictions may change, but the story is the same, and you're being called to let go of these things that are blocking you. And I'm really feeling an emphasis on codependent relationships and on addictions of some sort. Okay, so that's the first message, the energy to release. What I love about this card is it's all about transformation, which really is in line with this portal, right? Like, this is huge transformation and a chance to rewrite your story and imagine yourself in the way you always dreamed, right? But in order to do that, you have to let go of the things that are keeping you chained, that are keeping you small, that are causing fear and doubt, that are causing stagnation. So think on that and how it resonates within your life. Okay, guys, for the energy to welcome in. Okay, so you guys got the Knight of Swords. So this energy of the Knight of Swords, can you guys see that well? Swords represent our thought processes and our communication, right? How we think about things, and in turn how we speak about things, right? This knight in particular, as all knights, they call to action. So what you are being called to welcome in is action around creating a healthier thought process and a healthier way of communicating that helps you reach alignment and let go of the addictions, the codependencies, the bad habits, the things that are causing blocks within your life. This is a really simple and clear message. You are being called to take action, right? Around our sword energy, around how we communicate and how we think about things. You need to rewire and get a new, healthier story and start really thinking about how you can create more authentic, how you can communication, how you can listen to understand, how you can speak in a way that's really aligned, that's not diminishing your energy, right? Like, if somebody asks you to do something and you really don't want to do it, but you feel like you're being mean, and you say, yes, I'll do it. No, you're diminishing yourself. There's nothing wrong with saying, oh my God, I would love to. Can I get a rain check? I've been really drained, and I kind of have already slated, like I have a massage, and I need some personal care time, right? Like, there are ways to do things differently that need a new story. You are not bad. You are not unworthy. You are not, no, you are perfect. You are divine. Let go of the energies that are associated with this devil energy, right? Darkness, excessiveness, being changed to codependent relationships that are not healthy, giving away your power to an addiction or an attachment that just is not working for you anymore, okay? So fire signs, that is what you are being called to look at. Again, looking at the Knight of Swords and what to welcome in, you are being called to take action around speaking your heart, speaking your mind, speaking authentically, and about your thought processes. There's something that needs an alignment. So those are the first messages coming in. Throat center, again, journaling is really going to help you get clear about finding the clarity. This time is an excellent portal and an excellent boost to the energy about finding clarity and finding more accurate stories and a more healthy mindset, so that you can release the things that are still causing chains and blocks and attachment and keeping you from reaching your fullest potential. Okay, and the final card, I love this. This is for the future, the final card. Once you start taking the action, my fire signs, once you start really getting honest with yourself and seeing what lies you were telling yourself and not being honest with yourself about, really learning how to understand from a new higher vibration of really listening to understand, and really having a healthier mindset and a more accurate story is really going to create. And the action that is coming in and the action to take is one of luxury. This is the 9. She is abundant. She has everything she could imagine within her material world, right? So solar plexus is your second center. That is about your self-worth, how you view yourself. I want you to really beef up your self-confidence. I really want you to give to yourself and fill up your cup and know how fabulous you are, so you can really get clear and honest about your dreams, your goals, and your passions, right? Because you're being called to take action, and it's around how you're speaking, how you're communicating, and how you're thinking about something that is causing some kind of a block, right? This energy that needs to be released is the energy that is holding you back, typically around addictions, unhealthy behaviors and habits that have likely repeated. It's really releasing this energy and transforming it into a healthier story, because it did show up in its inverse manner. I will caution, the caution with this card is make sure you journal and get clear and use this time for clarity. Do not jump in and be reckless or do something without having a full story. This is the time to really get clear right now about where you can release the chains that are binding you and really step into this energy of having everything you want within your material world. Like, she wants for nothing right now. She has plenty of money. Everything is abundant around her. She is a lady of luxury, of wish fulfillment. So beautiful energy for my fire signs towards the end of this reading, right? Really transforming the blocks, the codependencies, the feelings, the habits, the old ways of doing things that have been repeating cycles, and transforming that in a new way with more honest communication with yourself, a healthier mindset, and more clarity. And it's really going to bring that about this energy, right? I love that. Like pure contentment, abundant, just really in flow in your material world. You have so many seeds you have planted, and they're just abundant, and everything is growing. It speaks to, it's a 9 also, so it's a new cycle, right? 9s are about ending this and stepping into this. What a jump. So really use this portal and this potent energy to help really shape the trajectory. From my understanding, this is really going to affect about the next 10 years of our life. Are you going to be stuck in some call the 3D or the 5D, or a lower vibration, or the old earth or the new earth? There's so many words that we all use to try to explain concepts that in our humanness we just don't have the words for. But the way that I like to see it is there is a huge transformation happening within human consciousness. We're being called to shed the false, the lies, the ego, and really step into a more balanced and harmonious frequency and way of being. And this portal right now is like pushing everybody. So it may feel emotionally turmoil. Things may feel up and down a little bit. You may be unearthing some things, but it's really about getting clear and speaking more authentically and having a clearer vision, gaining that clarity during this time about where you can let go of devil energy, blocks, stagnation, fear, addiction, codependencies, the things that cause us to stay small and to not grow. You're being called to grow, to get healthier communication, to be more honest with your communication, and to gain clear vision. Love that. This is beautiful energy coming in for you guys. All right, so solar plexus and throat center are your 2 centers to work on. And let's see, how can we close out this message, this beautiful reading for this potent portal, this cosmic energy that is really here to help propel us or to keep us stuck. Like, this is it. Which way are you going the next 10 years? You want growth? You want expansion? Or do you want to stay small and stay stuck in what's comfortable, even if it's things that are not healthy or are causing you some kind of pain, suffering, or not feeling aligned, not feeling purposeful, not feeling hopeful? All right, and from Moonology, the message to close out your reading today. What is it that my beautiful fire signs need to hear at this time? All right. And your message from Moonology is it's time to take action, right? That's the energy that showed up in what you need to welcome in, right? The energy that needs to welcome in right now is actions about getting clarity around your mindset, your goals, your thought processes, and being able to speak them authentically, because that in turn is going to bring about this energy of abundance, of flow, of having everything you need, and just it's like wanting for nothing. It's closing out the cycle of feeling scared, unsure, held back, worried, tethered to things that you shouldn't be tethered or attached to, right? Taking responsibilities that aren't yours, or, you know, that's the energy that's releasing. So I love that you have it's time to take action. It's just reinforcing this. That's what you guys need to do. My fire signs, really take action about using this time to gain clarity. This is a potent energy to rewrite and reimagine your life in a way maybe you'd never even imagined, something maybe that you've always hoped or wished for. Release the devil energy, release the restrictions, release the energy of the things that are chaining you and holding you back from reaching your potential. Luxury, flow, contentment, having everything you need, being in balance with nature and your material world. It's beautiful energy, guys. So it's time to take action. That's what I have for you. Start by nurturing your solar plexus and your throat chakra. Also, third eye is also within the swords, right? It's our thought processes. It's our clarity. So those would be the three centers. Focus on a little meditation. There's plenty of free ones online. Or journaling is really, really good to help you gain clarity and see things from a new perspective. Write it all out. Pros and cons. What you think. Is that accurate? Why may I hold this story? This is something to be transformed, and letting go of that stagnant, restricted, and chained energy of fear and no growth, and propelling you forward into the Nine of Pentacles, a person of luxury, of balance, of abundance, and of flow. All right, guys, have a beautiful, beautiful next couple of days, and really use this energy to really get some alignment and flow. Take care of yourselves, and I look forward to connecting soon.